Okay, hello everybody. Hello everybody, this is Lama Caroline here. I'm broadcasting live from Gandon Janjubling in Malaga, Spain, yeah? Okay. Do you like that? Yeah, okay. Excuse me, that's not very clean. Oh, that's a bit better, excuse me. Okay, let's start, yeah? Okay, first we're going to say some prayers and then we're going to continue with the commentary of beautiful Lama Caroline Self-Healing 2, okay? Okay, so first we're going to do the preliminary prayers of self-healing, okay? If you like, you're welcome to join with me, okay? Namo Guru Pye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Pye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Pye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Triratnaya, Sangye Choda Sogi Chonamla, Janju Badu Dani Kyasuchi, Dagi Jinsogi Pesonanki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho, Sangye Choda Sogi Chonamla, Janju Badu Dani Kyasuchi, Dagi Jinsogi Pesonanki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho, Semchen Tamche Dewadan, Dewe Gyudan Dempa Gyuchi, Semchen Tamche Dunya Dan Dunya Gyudan Drawa Gyuchi, Semchen Tamche Dunya Mepe Dewa Dami Drawa Gyuchi, Semchen Tamche Nyeri Jadanidan Trawe Tanyon La Nepa Gyuchi, Semchen Tamche Lusen Gidunele, Soshin Trayun, Lusen Dewadan Dempa Gyuchi, Semchen Tamche NgalSo Tantric China, Nochu Koyu Danshin Samane Gyuchi, Semchen Tamche Dansan Bulingi Kedo, Dadan Chinagi Shidedan Dukun Tempa Gyuchi, Tamche Duni Sashita Semala Sohome Padan, La Tiltanya Bedurye, Ranshin Jampone Gyuchi, La Dami Chupese, No Sashan, No Shani Dahi Kitro, Kunsan Chutri Lana Me, Nanke Kangun Kya Gyuchi, On Namo Bhagavati Benzasawa Pramadani Tatakataya Ahate Samya Sambudaya Tayata Om Benze Benze Maha Tesa Benze Maha Bidya Benze Maha Bodhi Chita Benze Maha Bodhi Mandopa Samkramana Benze Sawakama Awarana Bishodana Benze Soha Kuncha Sugi Tempada Sangye Jan Jan Chu Sempa Tamche Gi Ladan So Nihon So Penadan Jempodan Choki Nampa Dashi Sangi Mikyape Togi Deshi Nidu Gyuchi Malu Senche Kungi Kungyuchi Dude Punje Hemise Jomsela Nona Malu Yandan Kengyupe Chom Denko Chene Dishe Susu Kosango Pekone Chaselo No Shayi Trochupa Malubu Tomene Sadi Tuntam Chesha Kepa ge wahanam la jiran. Kowa mato badule shune. Trola chuki koloko wada da shenjena janchu chempuno. Sashi joshi meto tra rira li shini de gyempadi. Sanghe shintu mite buwai. Trokunanda hashin la chupasho. Idam guru ratna mandala kam niryatayami. Lozangya wa kungi yesheni tritu drime gyalten zimpeso. Radan kyoko gyaso trudungu trinchela me shabla sowade. Om a guru vajradara sumati gyana shasana dara samudra si padra sawas. Om a guru vajradara sumati gyana shasana dara samudra si padra sawasidi hum. Om a guru vajradara sumati gyana shasana dara samudra si padra sawasidi hum. Okay, Rinpoche prayer and mantra. Lucho sampo pelgyuta shipa tuche tempe trileya noda. Pegedro los ampese pachen, palden la meheshabla sowate, Oma guru vajradhara, suhumahati muni, shahasahane kaman, uttavadanye, Sri Vahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Humoma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Vahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Humoma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Hum. Kyoni lama, kyoni yidan, kyoni kadro kyonte, dene sunte janchu badu, kyomi kyashemi sowe, dida badu chi metaya, tuje chakyu sun sola, si shi jidro nudru kunso, Tengi hidro bacho sun kyuni lama kyuni dachu kyuni kadro chu kyonte dene zunte janchu badu kyumi kyashe misowa dida badu chi metaya tuje chakyu zunzola si shi jidro nudru kunso tengi hidro bacho sun Kyoni lama, kyoni yida, kyoni kadro kyonte, dene sunte janchu badu, kyomi kyashe misowe, didam badu chi metaya, tuje chakyu zunzola, si shi jidro nudru kuso, tengi hidro bacho sun. You Rinpoche. You are my guru, you are my yidam, you are my daka, dakini, and dharma protector. You're everything, yeah? From now until I achieve awakening, I seek no other refuge than you. In this life, the bardo, and in all my future lives, please hold me with the hook of your compassion. Liberate me from the fears of samsara and nirvana. Grant me all the attainments. Be my constant friend and free me from all hindrances. Tetale sun sawata petu la me kusuntu gine namle dutsi use kamatinga su rindan chi chahajune daniki ne sun rindan chi chatimpale Drishita Shinanda Wanshito Kushito Chin Lama Nipashi Geshitim Pehejingila Pagyu. So now from Rinpoche's three holy body, from his three chakras come white, red and blue lights, raisin nectars that dissolve into our crown, throat and heart chakra one by one, and then all together. So they purify the four kinds of negativity and sickness. They grant the four kinds of attainment, and they plant a special seed for us to achieve the four Buddha bodies. Yeah, okay, and then a smiling emanation of Rinpoche, like in the light body, comes to the head of each and every one of us, descends through our central channel, and mixes with our subtle minds in our heart. So Rinpoche once again comes and blesses our subtle mind. Yeah, okay. Lama Ken, Trinche Sawe, Lama Ken, Kyabne Kuntu, Lama Ken, Trinche Sawe, Lama Ken, Kyabne Kuntu Lama Ken. Oh, omniscient Lama. Oh, incredibly kind Lama. Yeah. Oh, incredible Lama. You who are the source of all objects of refuge. Yeah. Think of me. Okay. Oma Guru Vajradhara Sumahati Muni Shahasane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Humo Maguru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Hum. Okay, today I'm going to do some of the NgalSo astrological practices to put away interferences, just because I feel like it, okay? Because we need, okay? Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. 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 Om Guru Buddha Siddhi. Okay, mantra of perfection of wisdom. Tayata gat om gate gate para gate para sangati bodhi soha. Tayata om gate gate para gate para sangati bodhi soha. Tayata om gate gate para sangati bodhi soha. Okay. Now mantra to make the protection wheel. On somebody is a hum pe on grana hum pe on grana paya hum pe omanai ho bhagwan vidiraza hum pe on somebody is a hum pe on grana hum pe on grana paya hum pe on anai ho bhagwan vidiraza hum pe. So we make the protection wheel. Next, the mantra of Vajrasattva. Om Vajrasattva Samahaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tenopatishta Drido Meba Suto Kayo Mebawa Supo Kayo Mebawa Anurato Mebawa Sawasiti Meba. Sawa kama sucha me chitan sriyam kuru ha 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 ho bhagawa sawa tata gata padra mame muta padra bhava maha samaya safa ahum. Okay, now some practices to pacify astrological, let's say, phenomena. First, mantra to the king of the planet, Dharani, and mantra of the king of the planets. Afterwards, we publish this, so we can all do it together, okay? Lama Zadang Yuka Sedan Yusengi Dagpokyen Chomdende Deshin Shepa Drachompa Yandape Zope Zange Zadang Yuka Yusangi Dagpo Gelpo La Jaksalo Taya Ta Nakshatre Sawa Titi Muti Nakshatre Sadunte Naye Babendu Chaya Soha Tayata Nakshatre Maha Nakshatre Sawa Nakshatre Vavendu Soha. Okay. Tayata Om Nakshatre Maha Nakshatre Sawa Nakshatre Maha Nakshastri Babendu Soha. Okay, this is to pacify the problems with the nakshastras, the lunar mansions. Okay, very important. Okay, then mantra of the three principal deities, like Rinpoche always taught us. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Vagishvari Mu. Om Vagishvari Mu. Om Vagishvari Mu. Om Vagishvari Mu. Om Bhadrapani Hu. Om Bhadrapani Hu. Om Bhadrapani Hu. Om Vajrapani Hum. Okay, mantra of Guru Buddha Kala Chakra to pacify astrological interferences and to link with the outer, inner, and alternative Kala chakras. Om Ahum Ho Hankya Malavarayam Hum Pe. Om Ahum Ho Hankya Malavarayam Hum Pe. Om Ahum Ho Hankya Malavarayam Hum Pe. Mantra of Vishwamata, the variegated mother. Om Prem Vishwamata Hum Hum Pe. Om Prem Vishwamata Hum Hum Pe. Om Prem Vishwamata Hum Hum Pe. Om Akani Nikane Ababilia Mendela Mendesoha. Okay, and then of course Black Manju, that's the one for to pacify like some kind of planetary interference, yeah? Okay, now the mantra of our favourite Black Manjusri. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Praso Chuso Tadaso Damiso Ningolacha Kalaza Kamshantram Bepe Soha. Om Arapazana Dehom. 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 Okay, then very, very important, the mantra of interdependence. Om Yedama Hetu Prabhava Hetu Tehesha Hetata Gato Yawadata Shachayo Nirawada Evahambadi Mahasramanaya. So all phenomena depend on causes and conditions. The Tathagata, the great Shramana, understood the cause of all phenomena and their cessation. Soha. Okay, and then finally, number 7, the 5-element purification. Ho shude soha. Yam ho shude soha. Ram ho shude soha. Lam ho shude soha. Baham ho shude soha. Okay, so, hello everybody. Hope you're all okay. Okay, I just did the preliminary practices of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing as taught to us by our precious Guru, Lama Caroline Rinpoche. Okay, so we're going to continue to look at the commentary of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2. I'm using this, the 2nd edition, the English edition, volume 2, yeah? And today we're going to continue with what's called the Crazy Wisdom message, yeah? And I'm starting again on page 38, 39, okay, which is where we stopped last time, okay? So today we're going to continue to look at this part of the introduction, okay? So before we start, I'd like to thank Mary Christina and Carolina, who are helping very kindly translating into Italian and Spanish. I appreciate your efforts. I'll try and speak more slowly, okay? If not, just summarize, please. Anyway, it's very good, that our other friends who don't speak English can understand something, yeah? And one appeal, please, if anybody is interested in helping to translate this commentary on Facebook, yeah? So it's recorded, yeah, in Portuguese. Please get in touch with Sharon Dawson, okay? Or the people in the Dharma Center of Sao Paulo, yeah? And then please get in touch with Sharon, yeah? Because it's been nice if our friends... Not all our friends speak English, yeah, so we have a huge Sangha in Brazil, okay? So it'd be very nice if they could all understand, yeah? So if you're interested, please get in touch, okay? Okay, so anyway, so let's go back to Crazy Wisdom Method of Lama Caroline Rinpoche. So beautiful, yeah? Okay. So to summarize, okay, now we're talking about Rinpoche is talking about actually Kala Chakra things, yeah? Why? Because Rinpoche, he started to make this book now, so Tantric Self-Healing 2, after he had like a kind of visionary revelation in Borobudur, Stupa Mandala in Java, in Indonesia, in the winter of 1992. Then he came back to Italia to accompany Lama Caroline, and we start to write down what he was saying, and let's say, the second phase of his teachings in the West, which was sharing his teachings, yeah? For the first 10 years, when he was in the West, no, because before, he was in India, Nepal, traveling around in Asia, no, as a healer. But when he came to the West, for the first 10 years, he worked as a healer, yeah, okay? And he healed many, many, many thousands of people with very difficult, incurable problems. But after 10 years, he had this strong visionary experience of his gurus and the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, yeah, appeared to him in Borobudur, and they gave to Rinpoche, to Lama Caroline, their permission for him to open up our Ganda Nyingu tradition and share it in a modern way for many kinds of people who normally wouldn't have access to those precious holy teachings, people like us, no? So we're very, very fortunate that he did that, yeah? Okay, so the first thing he produced was actually the first version of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2, yeah? Which is what we're looking at. So here in the Crazy Wisdom Method, Rinpoche is talking about Kala Chakra. Why? Because Rinpoche really had a very strong thing, let's say, strong visionary feeling about how Borobudur was actually very strong in Indonesia, was very strongly connected with the Kala Chakra practice, yeah? So in this message, he's talking a lot about Kala Chakra, yeah? Okay, and what we got up to so far, like in the last 4 times, is he was saying, okay, yeah, he's talking about how the Shambhala energy is rising and how many lamas and holy beings and religious leaders and positive people are manifesting that throughout the world, yeah. Then he was talking a bit about the history of Shambhala, this kingdom where they first received the Kalachakra teachings. King Suchandra of Shambhala, he was the first one to request the teaching of Kalachakra from the historical Buddha Shakyamuni. And the Buddha gave it to him, but not in the form of the Shakyamuni Buddha, but as in the form of a Kalachakra, yeah, in one place called Paldandrapur, yeah. And then as a result, King Suchandra and his kingdom, his people, they practiced this Tantra, and their kingdom dematerialized to a higher level. So now ordinary people like me and you, at least me anyway, can't see it, yeah? Okay, directly, okay? However, there's a prophecy that in the year 2424, the Shambhala people will return at the beginning of the astronomical age of Aquarius, yeah? And bring back the light to our planet, to our world, okay? So this is what, anyway, Rinpoche is talking about, yeah? Okay, this prediction, yeah, Shambhala, yeah? Okay, in this part, yeah? So the last thing we were reading is actually in my book, it's on page 39, yeah? So this, he's saying, okay, he's saying that, like Self-Healing 1, who's our friend, who's our enemy, yeah? Our enemies are not outside of ourselves. Our enemies are our delusions, okay, yeah? Especially our selfishness, our egotism, yeah? Like Self-Healing 1, no? So he says, this is the top of page 39 in this book, okay? So it says, our delusions are our worst enemies. They inflict unbearable suffering and endless problems upon us, yeah? So this is not just Rinpoche saying this, okay? Also Buddha Shakyamuni, Shantideva, and all the great Buddhist masters throughout history have said this, okay? Previously, the 6 realms of samsara, the heavens, the hells, and so on, were separate. But now, in this degenerate Kali Yuga time, the 6 realms, our 6 inner realms of samsara, are becoming more manifest, and they're getting closer and closer together. Nowadays, it's possible to experience all 6 realms in one human life. We can have hellish, brutish, ghostly, mundane, jealous, and heavenly experiences anywhere in this world. Maybe you already have experience of this, yeah? Okay, so this was something Rinpoche, used to say. Let me see if I can find it here. This is actually Self-Healing 3, but don't panic, translators. I just want to show one picture, yeah? Okay. This is actually the Spanish edition of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 3, okay? Let me see if it's here. Let's have a look. Oh, someone's taken out the picture. Let's have a look if I can find it. Okay, the picture is not there, but never mind, yeah? Okay, here's a normal picture of the Sipak, or the Wheel of Life, but that's not actually the one I want. The one I want is a picture that actually Rinpoche made me draw, which is that inside of a person, yeah, okay? I'll find a copy and I'll post it, yeah, okay? So Rinpoche always said that, samsara, okay, samsara is not a place, it's a mental state, yeah, okay? So what it means is that wherever we go, samsara, our personal samsara is always with us, yeah, okay? So literally in one day we can have we have these 6 realms of samsara, no? Deva and asura, yeah? Human, animal, preta, and hell realms, okay? The 6 realms of samsara. Now, generally in the Buddhist teachings, they're explained as being outside, no? They're places you can go after you die, no? But Rinpoche says clearly, actually, this is our own emotions, okay? This is, so even in one day we can pass through that whole experience, Like, there's some nice explanations. I'll find one for you next time, yeah? How when you wake up, you have, you can pass through one day explaining the 6 realms of samsara, yeah? Like, for example, maybe you go to work and you're feeling a bit bored, like you have to go to work all the time. That's like the human realm. And then you're kind of jealous of your co-worker, and that's like the asura realm. And then maybe you go out for lunch and you go in a beautiful place by the beach and you have a really nice time and, nice food and drinks, and it's nice company, and you feel like you're a deva, you're like a god, yeah? Then what else happens? I don't know. Then you just get obsessed with, I don't know, like paying the bills and building your house and your maintaining your sexual relationship. So basically just survival is like being an animal, okay? So that's like an animal realm, yeah, okay? Then maybe, I don't know, maybe after work you go to a bar and you start drinking or something, and then you drink one, and then you drink another one, and then you drink a third one. This is like becoming like a praetor mentality, you know, because this unsatisfaction feeling, like never enough, yeah, this addictive feeling. This is what I mean by the praetor state, yeah? And finally, I don't know, you have a big fight with your friend in the bar, and then it goes into some kind of like hell realm situation, yeah? So so you can pass through all the 6, and then, okay, maybe you go to sleep, and then it all starts again, yeah? Okay. And on it goes, our personal samsara, yeah? So within every day, we can pass through these 6 states of existence, yeah? But obviously what we want to do is purify our mind, so the positive aspects of our mind manifest, yeah? Okay? So anyway, so Rinpoche says, maybe you have experience of this, it's true, yeah? Okay? Well, hopefully not too much of the bad one, we hope, but anyways, we don't know. Many things happen in life, yeah? Okay? Yeah? We made the cause for many things to happen to us, no? Anyway, page 39 in this book, okay? Then Rinpoche, Lama Rinpoche says, to combat this rising tide of negativity and the disturbing forces of the army of the 84,000 delusions, which are manifesting externally as war, famine, disaster, sickness, and suffering, we need more Shambhala spiritual energy to revitalize our tired and exhausted cells and atoms. We need to create the right spiritual strategy to fight these barbarians, these lalos, yeah? To slay our delusions with the weapons of their antidotes, such as peace and non-violence. In order to heal the physical and mental sickness of the outer and inner worlds deeply and completely, we must destroy our secret enemies, the impure winds upon which our mind is riding. Our impure psychophysical energies create our personal samsara by producing the army of 84,000 ignorances, which obscure the pure crystal nature of the innermost mind. So that's a very rich paragraph, okay? So what is Rinpoche saying? So he's saying, okay, things are getting worse, yeah? The rising tide of negativity, yeah? Okay, it's true, no? And the disturbing forces of the army of the 84 delusions. Okay, so in Buddhism, we say we don't just have one delusion, yeah, one emotional problem. Unfortunately, we have 84,000. We have like loads, yeah? Loads and loads. And how do we get to loads, yeah? So our main, let's say, principal problem is ignorance, dagzin. We don't understand how things exist, including ourselves, yeah, how things function, yeah? So because we don't understand how things exist, how things function, yeah, then from that comes desire and hatred, yeah, okay? When we see something attractive, we want it, we grasp it, yeah, get fixated, yeah? When we experience something that gives us an unpleasant feeling, we reject it, we don't want it, yeah? We develop aversion, yeah? We get obsessed with that being horrible. So that's super nice, I want it, I must have it, and that's super horrible, I hate it. Yeah, so our mind all the time is like this, you know, unbalanced, yeah? Why? It's unbalanced because the central point is ignorance. We don't understand how things are, okay? So always the mind is like unbalanced, yeah, shaking. From these 3 delusions, then come pride, jealousy, all kinds of delusions come out, all kinds of like mistakes and errors, and we act unskillfully, and we create all, anyway, in the end comes out, they say tons of delusions, 84,000 delusions, so many delusions, so many sicknesses of body, speech, and mind, yeah, incredible number, yeah. But fortunately, also, Lord Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, he gave 84,000 antidotes, 84,000 medicines to combat all our delusions. So don't worry, whatever is the problem, there's a solution. That's the good news, okay? Yeah? So when I start to make this commentary, now we're in the Shatibhastra Nakshastra, means the 1 lunar mansion, which is called 100 medicines, yeah? So I thought that was like nice, you know, because Rinpoche always said his teaching was like a panacea, one medicine that gives 100 solutions. So I thought that was kind of fitting for Rinpoche's self-healing teaching, yeah? Okay. So don't worry, there's 84,000 solutions within the Buddha's teaching, and also within our self-healing teaching, because of course self-healing comes from, finally, back to the historical Buddha, Shakyamuni, no? Okay. So anyway, so all delusions, all problems, yeah, actually come from the side of our own mind, individually and collectively, yeah, okay? And then as a result, we collectively, yeah, as a society, as a planet, we fight, we have wars, we're selfish, so we're creating famine, yeah, we act unskillfully and selfishly, so we create many kinds of disasters, yeah. And okay, you might say, of course, sickness is the human condition. We're born, you know, with a body that is bound to get sick. Okay, but nowadays, somehow, because of many unskillful actions, we've created even more sicknesses than were existing in ancient times. Yeah. Okay. So now we need even more the Shambhala spiritual energy to revitalize our tired and exhausted cells and atoms, yeah? Okay, so Rinpoche, now what he's doing, there's 3 levels of Kala Chakra, okay? Outer Kala Chakra, that's like the world and the universe, like, you know, outer things, okay? And we need to make peace with the outer energies, yeah? Make peace with the world and also with the elements of the universe. This is what we call the outer Kala Chakra, okay? Then immediately starts to talk about our inner world, just as it is just as it is above, so too it is below. Okay, yeah. So our inner Kala Chakra is the flow of energies within our 5 elements and 3 humas, 3 doshas. Yeah, okay. So they need to stay in balance for us to have a healthy physical basis, and we need a healthy physical basis in order to evolve, to practice the Dharma, no? Or to do something, or to do something positive in society, yeah? So what Rinpoche is saying is now that even our cells and atoms are tired and exhausted. Not only have we exhausted, I don't know, the natural resources of like gold and silver and water and trees and things like that, yeah? Also, we have exhausted by our wrong way of thinking, wrong emotions, wrong diet, wrong behavior, wrong everything, the energy, our life energy of our cells and atoms, yeah, okay? So also this is why we're getting like more weak, you know, actually, yeah? This is the idea of the yugas, no? Because we get more deluded, yeah, things are becoming more polluted, yeah? Our resistance is getting less and we're more vulnerable to all kinds of sicknesses and disease, yeah? So what we need to do is recover our essential life energy. So the word NgalSo, this is what it means, yeah? We're very tired, sick, weak, and exhausted on the outer, inner, and secret levels, yeah? And we need to recover the essential life energy, yeah? So it's a very profound kind of healing, yeah? Okay? It's not just relaxing, yeah? Okay? Yes, relaxing too, but a very profound healing and regeneration of our individual and collective and planetary energies is the actual meaning of NgalSo, okay? Okay, then Rinpoche says we need to create the right spiritual strategy to fight these barbarians, to slay our delusions with the weapons of their antidote, such as peace and non-violence. So this is what we were talking about last time, no? In lesson 4, let's say, yeah, okay? We were saying the myth of the Shambhala War, the prediction, the Lungten of the Shambhala War, is a symbol, no? Of an inner spiritual transformation that we collectively need to go through. And it's not involving actual fighting, you know, with guns and bombs and tanks and not like that, no. We need wisdom to overcome our delusions. So like in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 1, no? Rinpoche talked about Lojong, no, isn't it? And in the mind training teachings, yeah, okay? So there it says very clearly in many different texts, every time a delusion arises, may I fight it, may I slay it, may I kill it with the antidote, yeah? So the antidote is being peaceful, is being kind, you know, being, you know, the opposite of being mean, selfish, proud, jealous, you know. every time we do the positive opposite, it's like, poof, we're slaying our delusion, okay? Or at least not, even if we don't slay it, we kind of pacify it, poke it a bit, yeah? Okay, stop, yeah? Okay? Finally, we need to realize emptiness, okay? But anyway, so this is a big, big theme in the Lojong mind training teachings, yeah? Okay? Okay, so then actually, Rinpoche starts to talk about what's called the Shen Kala Chakra, the alternative Kala Chakra, yeah? So he says, in order to heal the physical and mental sicknesses of the outer and inner world deeply and completely, We must destroy our secret enemy, the impure energy winds upon which our mind is riding, yeah? Our impure psychophysical energies create our personal samsara by producing the army of 84,000 types of ignorance and delusion, which obscure the pure crystal nature of our innermost mind. So now it goes very much into, like, say, the very tantric kind of view. Yeah, okay. So, in order to, in the Kala Chakra, actually, they have very much the view that reality is coming from the side of the mind. Let's say, like what we call the Yogacara view of reality, Semzampa. Okay. So, our mind is very much involved in the creation of reality. I mean, reality is not just our mind, okay, but let's say our experience of reality is extremely strongly colored by our minds, let's say, coloring subjective experience of what we process, no? Through our senses, yeah, what goes into our brain. It's not just like raw data. It's not just like that's it as it is, yeah, okay? Our mind colors everything, yeah, based on our own experiences, what we learned, not just in this life, but many other lives, yeah, okay? And so, that's one thing, yeah, okay? So there's many, many levels of how our mind is creating reality. So we have the gross body and mind, and then we have the subtle body and mind. So what's this? We have the channels, chakras, winds, and drops, okay? Channels are like the subtle energy channels that flow around our body. There's a central channel, 5 or 6 main chakras, and then many like branches, like a tree, no? That go like a sort of energy nervous system that flows through our entire subtle body, okay? Our subtle body, for a normal person, if you put your arms out, it goes out that far to the tip of your fingers, okay? Okay, obviously it's more dense around your physical body, but the energy will extend towards the end of your fingers, okay? Radiating out principally from your heart chakra, okay? In our heart chakra is the indestructible drop. There is the extremely subtle wind and mind, which is what goes from life to life, yeah? So when we die, our gross body falls away, yeah? But the very subtle wind and mind will continue from life to life, yeah? The very subtle wind is the very subtle form of the 5 pranas, yeah, which are the 5 elements, no? Space, wind, water, earth, and fire, yeah? And these are intimately related with the energy flows that flow around our body. Yeah? When we talk about making peace with the environment, we'll explain this in great detail. Also, it explains in great detail in the Kala Chakra practice, yeah? Here we're just starting to talk about it, yeah? But basically, without the 5 pranas, the 5 energies, there's no way we can live, yeah, okay? Because, I don't know, we have one is called the life-sustaining wind. That means your life force in your heart, as long as that's strong, difficult to die, yeah, okay? And some people, they have weak life force, no? So they just get one cold, one influenza, and then they die, okay? So some people, I don't know, they have like 19 car crashes or something. I actually know a friend who had 19 car crashes, yeah? And he's okay, yeah? Must have very strong life force, yeah? Okay? So it's possible, okay? Then there's a prana that's involved in breathing. Obviously, breathing is really important, yeah? Also swallowing, so we can eat, yeah? And, yeah, okay? Then when we've eaten something, first we need to breathe, yeah? Without breath, in 3 minutes we die, no? Okay? Second, we need to be able to eat and to drink, yeah? To get energy, no? So we eat and drink things, and then it goes down, and then we digest it, yeah? Okay? So we have a digesting prana, yeah? And then when something goes in, it needs to go out, otherwise we would explode, no? Okay, so then we have a downward moving wind that excretes like the liquids and the foods that we took the energy from, no? Okay. Okay, so that's 4 of them. And then the 5th prana is called the all-pervading prana, the all-pervading wind, and allows us to move, yeah? Why we need to move, basically, is because we need to be able to run after our food, yeah? Okay. Yeah. And our drink, yeah? So, I mean, this is like a biological fact, isn't it, yeah? So we have, to live, we need all these 5 pranas to be working, yeah? Okay, nobody can live with 3 main pranas or 4. You need all 5 of them to work, okay? So anyway, so here, Rinpoche is saying, what have I done with my glasses? That Rinpoche is saying that what we need to do is pacify our winds, not on our gross level, subtle and very subtle level, yeah, okay? And then if we do that, our mind will become very calm, very soft, very peaceful, yeah? And then instead of manifesting what we have now, like a dirty, shaking, impure reality, yeah, okay? Then we can start to manifest a pure and positive reality, yeah? So we have many, many incredible ways to do that, incredible methods, really, yeah? Let me give you one, okay? Actually, this is the first, I think probably the first or the second Dharma teaching I ever heard in my life, yeah, okay? Directly from a Tibetan Lama, yeah? So when I was young, I heard this from one great Tibetan Lama called NgalSo Tantric, okay? So he said that all we need is one mantra, Om Ah Hum, yeah, okay? We see this everywhere, don't we? Om Ah Hum. Of course, not just NgalSo Tantric, he told me this. He's also one of my gurus, yeah? This is such an important teaching in the Tantra, actually, also from the Guhya Samaja, you know. So he said, with this one mantra, Om Ah Hum, we can achieve enlightenment. With Om Ah Hum, we can do everything. So if we mix Om Ah Hum with our breathing, yeah, it will pacify our anger, our shaking mind, our delusions, yeah, okay? Which is incredible, no? Of course, but do we ever try it? No, maybe we should think about it, no? So we need to, this is at the end of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2 practice, okay? Okay, but anyway, preview. Okay, breathe in. White lights and energy into our heart, yeah, okay? Om, yeah, okay? Then mixing the holy energy of Guru Buddha Amitabha, red lights and nectars, with the subtle mind at our heart. Then breathe out. Hung, like hung means out your nostrils, no? It's in and out, breathing through your nostrils, not your mouth. Breathe out blue lights and nectars, yeah? So all our sickness, negativity, and so on, our mind becomes completely stable through the blessings of Guru Buddha Akshobhya. So Parachana Amitabha Akshobhya. Om Ah Hum. Yeah, okay. So there's many, many incredible practices like this. For example, this is at the end of our NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, yeah? And if we do them, gradually our minds will become pacified, and we really, really, really need our mind to manifest its pure qualities, yeah? Actually, our mind does have pure qualities, but now it's very obscured by delusions. It's like a diamond that's covered by dirt, yeah? Or like my camera, no, my computer, a little bit dirty, no? So I need to clean, and then it becomes more bright, more clear. So this is like our mind, yeah, okay? So we can recover our pure nature, our Buddha nature. So, yeah, and this is actually what it says here in this NgalSo, no? It says at the beginning, no? On the title page. It said, Buddha Vajradhara's blessed chakra exercises to create the pure crystal light and nectar energy form. So we can manifest a completely pure body and a completely pure mind. It's possible, yeah, really, if we follow these practices, yeah, okay? Okay, then, okay, page 39, okay, of this, yeah? Rinpoche says, Lama Action Vajra, the outer Rigdan, the holder of wisdom, yeah, shows us the true path to Shambhala. He shows us how to purify our polluted energy winds through yogic meditation, and helps us to manifest the essence of life energy of our pure crystal mind, which illuminates our outer and inner worlds. In this way, we can manifest the Shambhala kingdom and our primordial Buddha, our secret Rigdan, right now. And by opening our hearts to the Shambhala energy, we can heal our body and mind, our society, our environment, the world, and even the cosmos. This is the auspicious victory, the greatest victory. Okay, so everywhere in this book, there's these flags, yeah, the victory flags, yeah, because this is what we need: the auspicious victory, the greatest victory, the victory that we achieve awakening. Yeah, we overcome our delusions. Yeah, okay. So When Rinpoche talks about Lama Action Vajra, what he means is that in a tantric mandala like Kalachakra or, I don't know, Guya Samaja, Haruka Yamantaka, the tantric mandalas, in the center of all the mandalas is the Guru Buddha, the principal Guru Buddha of the mandala, okay? Our Guru manifested in the form of Kalachakra, Guya Samaja, Chakrasambhara, Yamantaka, one of the high tantric Buddhas, okay? Okay, then we have what's called a wang, an empowerment ceremony to connect us with the energy of that practice and the lineage, okay, and gives us permission to practice, yeah, and gives us also the spiritual power actually related to this lineage. But in order to manifest it, we need to practice, okay? It's not like, okay, here you are, and then you don't need to do anything, yeah? No, okay, then you need to start to practice, and then gradually it can manifest in our lives, okay? But when we have an initiation, yeah, a wang, yeah, great empowerment of the higher Anuttara, Maha Anuttara Yoga Tantra, the highest Yoga Tantra, our Guru simultaneously manifests as the principal Guru Buddha of the mandala, and also as what's called the Action Vajra, which is kind of like the one who's bringing us into the mandala. And so it's like the Guru actually has two jobs. One is to visualize themselves as the Yidam, as the meditational Buddha, no? With the pure world and doing pure actions, everything's pure, yeah? And also at the same time do all the actions of giving the vows and bringing people into the mandala, yeah, okay? So Rinpoche always said all the time he was like our Lama Action Vajra. Like, for example, when we were in Borobudur, he always said, okay, I'm like the Action Vajra, taking you all hand in hand. And he literally did take us hand in hand around Borobudur, yeah, okay, and guided each one of us. I think he probably took everybody's hand, no? And guided them around, no? At least those who had the fortune to go there, yeah, okay? Though if you didn't have the actual physical fortune to do that, never mind. Anyway, still, you can imagine that. And imagine that Rinpoche is holding our hand and guiding us through the stages of all the self-healing practice, yeah, okay? The Borobudur practice, and guiding us into his lineage, into his beautiful NgalSo world, okay? Mm-hmm. So anyway, so Lama Action Vajra, the outer Rigdan, shows us the true path to Shambhala, yeah, okay? Yeah. Or, if you like, you can think, also quite correctly, there's Lama Gangchen Rinpoche in the center of our NgalSo mandala, and then Lama Michelle and me, we're like the Action Vajras, and we're like the assistants somehow, okay? Sort of like the tourist guide, helping you to connect deeply with all the beautiful holy energies of NgalSo that Rinpoche has given to us, yeah, okay? And also Rinpoche is there himself, no? In the energy form, yeah? So we're just kind of like, don't know, doing something, but really the main energy is coming from him, okay? True, yeah? Okay, so anyway. Okay, so there's the outer Shambhala world. Okay, so Shambhala is an actual place, yeah, okay? Debated where it is. Some people think it's in Lake Baikal in Mongolia, in Buryatia, yeah? Some people, well, there's different ideas where it is, yeah? The Tibetans think it's in north of Tibet, yeah, okay? Rinpoche very much was into the idea that the place where the Kalachakra was taught was in Indonesia, yeah? Actually, this brings me to one interesting point, yeah? Rinpoche said actually there were various Shambhala doors in this world, yeah? This is actually true, yeah? I'm not making this up, yeah? So where can I start? Okay, anybody who wasn't listening last time, let me explain again, yeah? The myth, the story of Shambhala in the West, yeah? Where does it come from? Okay, so the Shambhala teachings is part of Kalachakra Tantra. Yeah, it's a true thing in Buddhism, okay? But Western people first heard about it in the 17th and 18th centuries when the Jesuits, the Catholic Jesuit order, they sent a group of two expeditions to Tibet to try and find Shambhala, yeah? Why? Because they'd heard talk of it in India, yeah, okay? Because the Portuguese, no? They got to India, no, in Goa and so on. Yep, yeah, they had a colony there, and then the Jesuits, yeah, the Catholic Jesuit order, who were in India, they heard talk of this place over the Himalayas where they had like pointy hats. You know? They were worshipping three something, so they thought, oh, Trinity, yeah, we must go and check out what this is. This is true. I'm not making this up yet. So the first Jesuit order was led by somebody called Padre Andrade, I think his name was. And they got to Saparong on the borders of Tibet, yeah, and then didn't get any further. The Tibetans thought they were quite harmless eccentrics, yes, only worshipping one deity. I thought, oh, one deity, okay. We have thousands, yeah, whatever, yeah. But they let them build a little temple, yeah, Christian temple. Anyway, first Jesuit mission, they got as far as that. The second Jesuit mission in 1720, I think it was, they got as far as Shigatse to Tashilumpo, yeah, okay. And this is where it gets really interesting, yeah, because Ganshin, Lama Ganshin, yeah, Ganshin Monastery is a branch of Tashilumpo, yeah, Tashilumpo, the famous monastery which is the seat of the Panchen Lamas, yeah, okay, which is one of the major seats of the energy of Kala Chakra in this world. This is true, yeah, okay. Yeah, the Panchen Lamas and also, of course, the Dalai Lamas and many of the high Lamas, they're the holders of the Kala Chakra Tantra, the Kala Chakra teaching, yeah. So when the second Jesuit expedition got to Tashilumpo, okay, the first Jesuit order, they made a dictionary, okay, it's true. And so the second ones, they could sort of talk to the Tibetans, yeah. And so they asked the Lamas of Tashilumpo about Shambhala, and the Tibetans said, yes, no problem, go north. And they probably said, go north, go further, keep going, yeah. But anyway, they did tell them it was to the north of Tashilumpo, yeah. Okay, somewhere in the north, yeah. They told them various things, yeah. So then when they came back to the west, the myth of Shambhala started to spread in the west, yeah. Okay, this is true, yeah. Okay, and okay, Lama Ganshin, okay, yeah, who was also a holder of the Kala Chakra Tantra, yeah. He said very clearly that there's various gateways to Shambhala, of course, not only in Tibet, but also in the west, yeah. So get this, he said there's two in the west, at least what I heard anyway. He said one is in Toledo in Spain, and the other is in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, yeah, okay. So fascinating, no? So I've been thinking about this a lot, yeah. Okay, so Toledo, yeah, okay. I went there once with Rinpoche many years ago. Beautiful place, no? Beautiful medieval city. It was the capital of medieval Spain in the time of the Reconquista, no? And it was the capital from where I think Isabel and Fernando, no? They reconquered Spain, no? And brought back Christianity, okay? I think, yeah, if I'm right of my Spanish history, okay? Anyway, so we've been there. What beautiful place, walked around, beautiful cathedral, yeah? And many people are saying, oh, you know, it must be the door of the cathedral or something, yeah? Actually, our plan last year, one of our plans for this year was to take Rinpoche to Toledo, but he was always very much interested in this, in Toledo, and he wanted to go, but we're a little bit, sometimes we didn't do everything that we should have, no? So we're saying this time, absolutely, we have to take Rinpoche to Toledo so he can go and have a look, you know, maybe we find out something, but anyway, that didn't happen. Now it has to be for Rinpoche next life, no? But anyway, I've been thinking about this, yeah? So, for sure, when the Jesuits went to Tibet, to Tashilumpo, they also talked about their own country, no? Jesuits are from Spain, aren't they? Okay, yeah. And the center of medieval Spain was Toledo, okay? So for sure, the Tibetans knew about Toledo. And in Toledo, in the Middle Ages, they had very interesting, it's called the School of Translators of Toledo, where they translated a lot of the knowledge from Arabic, no, of ancient Greece, no. So actually, that means going back to ancient India. So it means they knew very well actually about astronomy, about navigation. They had the Greek and Indian tradition, a little bit the Indian traditions of medicine, no. So all these kind of incredibly interesting things that were brought into our culture, yeah. How through the all this thing like Aristotle and medicine and astronomy was from this group of translators, yeah, in Toledo in the Middle Ages, yeah. So for sure, they told the Tibetans, yeah, okay, and I'm sure that in one of our Tibetan texts somewhere, in one of the commentaries, it will talk about Toledo because Rinpoche always said, oh, Toledo, Toledo. So for sure, the Tibetans, they knew, just as the Western Jesuits knew about Tashilumpo, yeah, the Tibetan Lamas also knew about Toledo. So, okay, there's one door up to Shambhala, yeah. Shambhala in the sense of like the outer Kala chakra is like astronomy, isn't it? Yeah, astrology, yeah. Technology. The inner Kala chakra is about medicine, yeah, okay. So all these things that actually they knew something about in medieval Spain, yeah, medieval Europe, yeah. So there's a door in Toledo, but the other door is in Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, okay. Now I've been thinking about it these days. I wish I knew more about that. If anybody's got any suggestions, please do tell. Yeah. I remember the first time when Rinpoche went to Rio de Janeiro many years ago, because I was with him, no? And we went with Zemaro, no? Who runs the group, our NgalSo group in Rio de Janeiro. And he took us up to there's a national park behind Rio de Janeiro, beautiful up towards, there's the Cristo, no, up there, and we looked down over Rio. It was like, I just thought, wow, this is the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so Rinpoche went there, everybody was super nice, and Rinpoche gave the name of the center, and he said, this is Porta Segreta, no? Which, yeah. So we have actually two Porta Segretas, yeah, okay. One in Toledo and one in Rio de Janeiro. So I really wish I knew more about why, Rinpoche thought that Rio was Porta Segreta of Shambhala. But please, if anybody knows, any Brazilian friends, please write me a message. Let me know, okay? No, I really, really would like to know more about that, yeah? Okay, but that was, I was a slightly regret I didn't have more time to ask that to Rinpoche, no? But anyway, maybe Rinpoche said something to one of us, yeah? Okay, so if they did, please share, okay? So anyway, Rinpoche said there's two Shambhala portals that he knew about, one in Rio, one in Toledo, okay? That's outside of Tibet, yeah, okay? So, something to be investigated, no? If not, like I say, the Panchen Lama Palden Yeshi, he wrote the Shambhala Lamyik, the actual guide to Shambhala. It's a book. We have it in Tibetan, and also I have the translation. So it's how to actually get to Shambhala through meditating, yeah? And if you don't want to read this, you can read this. I don't know if you can see, it says the same thing, how to get to Shambhala, yeah? Okay, so it means do this, yeah? Rinpoche, like Rinpoche there, he will guide us to Shambhala, okay, if we do his practice, yeah? Okay? Okay, so okay, page 40. To link our inner world to the Shambhala kingdom, the Dalai Lamas, the emanation of enlightened compassion, there's been many Dalai Lamas, no? Manifest the principal Kalachakra deity and his retinues in many places worldwide. I feel sure that the kindness of His Holiness the Dalai Lama and other lamas of the ancient traditions of Tibetan Buddhism in manifesting the Kalachakra mandala in this world is beneficial not only for a small group of Dharma practitioners, but for everyone in this world. In this book, we have really long sentences. It's just like a Tibetan book, yeah? Yeah, this is actually very, very much like the Tibetan books we have, yeah? Because it has actually a very long and extensive sadhana of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, yeah? And then a short version, and then a very short version, and then it has some kind of nyayik, which means like how to do it, yeah? And a little bit of explanation, yeah? So this is actually very much like a Tibetan book for meditators translated into English, yeah? And Rinpoche was said one of the reasons why I got the job to write it down is I just used to say yes. Whatever he said, I would just write it down, yeah? Because he said he tried with many friends, no? But I would just, whatever he said, I would just write it down just without questioning, you know? Not like, oh, maybe you should say differently or something like this. So this is why it has like very much, it's like Rinpoche, you know? It's Tibetan sentence structures, yeah? Sometimes very long sentences, yeah? Okay, so anyway, so what Rinpoche is saying is there's many great lamas, no? The Karmapas, the Sakya Trizins, the Dudam Rinpoches, the Dalai Lamas, the Panchen Lamas, many great lamas giving the Kalachakra initiation in this world, yeah? And this is not just for the few thousand or 100,000 people that go, but anyway, this energy is helping everybody, yeah? Even whether they realize it or not, yeah? Okay, page 40 in the middle. Buddha manifests the Kala Chakra, particularly to help during degenerate and difficult times. Yeah. Excuse me a minute, 1 second. Religious, non-religious, atheist, agnostic, or antisocial does not matter. That's good. Fortunately for us, yeah. The Buddha views all living beings with equanimity and bestows equal blessings upon all. Yeah. Yeah. Because as a basis of bodhicitta, equanimity. Yeah. Okay. We need to develop it. Yeah. Everybody needs the essence of spiritual and life-healing energy. Just as different types of crystal can be charged with energy, the compassionate manifestation of the Kala Chakra mandala by holy beings can charge everyone's inner crystal with pure Shambhala energy and revitalize our positive energies of body, speech, and mind, qualities, and actions. Yeah. Thus, I believe that Kala Chakra is helping this world, and that Tibetan Buddhism, which used to be Indian Buddhism, but now it's Tibetan Buddhism, yeah, can indirectly help many people of different faiths, religions, and cultures to realize their inner freedom. Yeah. Yeah. So it means we're not trying to convert people to our view or anything like this, but we're just trying to spread love and light and positive energy and the Shambhala energy. Yeah. And everybody, please enjoy. Please use that positive energy and then carry on and increase it in your own way. But let's all try and do something positive for the world. Yeah. Then he says something, then page 41, he says, very nice, he says, if you do not believe in this dependently arising cause and condition, you need to open your third eye and look in the sky and see Shambhala. So it means if we don't not convinced it's happening right here and now in human society, then we need to have a look and try and have a visionary experience. Yeah. So in the Vajrayana, in the Tantric Buddhism, we do have this thing of the third eye, no? Okay, but not quite in the way that it was presented by Lobsang Rampa, yeah? So Rinpoche, all the time, he used to make jokes about Lobsang Rampa and this opening of the third eye, because in the 1950s, there was one Englishman who was actually a postman who read some literature about Tibet, yeah, from the people who'd been there, yeah, like Charles Bell and other people, yeah, Alexander David Neal. And then he made these books called Lobsang Rampa, where he claimed to be somebody who'd entered into the men's. I know because I've read them, yeah, because somebody left them. A mysterious person left the whole collection in my room, yeah, in Albaniana. So I did actually look through them, yeah. So anyway, so this person who claimed to be Lobsang Rampa, he claimed to have been a monk and entered into the Mensikang, the College of Medicine, yeah, in Lhasa, yeah, and then become like the personal assistant to the Dalai Lama. And according to Lobsang Rampa, his job for the Dalai Lama was to hide behind a pillar, and then with his third eye, which was open, yeah, he could check out all the people who came in to see the Dalai Lama, if they were honest or not, yeah, what was their motivations. That's what he claims, yeah, okay. So according to him, the Tibetans used to open the third eye by, like, I don't know, something like they used to get, this is Lobsang Rampa, they used to get a piece of wood and go like, and make actually a hole in your head, like the cavemen. There's some skeletons, no? What's it called? Trepanation, where they used to drill a hole in your head, yeah? Okay, the cave people, yeah? Or whatever, yeah? So he claims that the opening of the third eye was like that, but in fact, that's a load of rubbish, yeah? We do have some kinds of meditations like that, but it's entirely about open. Here we have like one chakra, okay, one energy center. This is true, no? We have like, okay, our central channel starts here, yeah, then it goes like an umbrella handle, and then goes down like in the middle of our spine, yeah, down to our perineum, okay. So it looks like an umbrella handle, and the upper entrance is here, and the lower entrance is in the perineum, and from here down to there, there's actually 10 entrances, okay? So here, between our eyebrows, there's one chakra, okay? So we have certain kinds of meditation where we imagine like this is opening, and okay, for example, anyways, in the different highest yoga tantras and yoga tantras, actually. And the yoga tantras, we have a lot of meditations related to this chakra, yeah? Okay, so yes, we can open our third eye. It's true, but not like Lobsang Rampa. We can do in the proper way, according to our Ganda Nyingu Galupa NgalSo tradition. We have many beautiful meditations how to open our third eye and have some kind of deeper experience. And this says, okay, if you don't want to, if you can't see it in the human world, look up, and maybe you need to see like in the sky. Yeah, okay. It's what Rinpoche said. Yeah, or maybe both. Who knows? Yeah, maybe in a dream and see something, some society changing. And so best not outer and inner versions. Yeah. Actually, that just reminds me of something. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of like seeing things in the, like Rinpoche, is very, very convinced that Borobudur Stupa Mandala in Indonesia was related to the Kala Chakra. I remember one time, now exactly the year I don't remember, but one time, maybe 20 or 25 years ago, we were there with Rinpoche and also with a group of monks. Now, our monks means we have always our monks from Shaogandan and Pumbura Kamsa, and our monks who live in Italy, our very good Lama and Geshe Rinpoche friends who live together, let's say, together with our NgalSo community, like around, with us, yeah. And that time I remember there was Sawa Rinpoche. Sawa Rinpoche now lives in Canada, yeah, okay. One Lama of our lineage. And I remember the monks were there, and they were in what nowadays is like where we used to have the breakfast, in the Manohara, yeah. There was like a kind of raised platform where they also used to do like dancing and have musicians, yeah. So I think there, or maybe just in front on the lawn, the monks, they made this beautiful mandala of Kala Chakra made with like very like shiny, like I don't know, like how to say, like looks like some kind of glass or jewels or something sparkly. Yeah, okay. In the ancient tradition, you're supposed to make mandalas with actual jewels. Okay, this is the ancient Indian tradition. Yeah. Actually, one thing, Richard did lots of very nice things. No? So in our Temple of Heaven in Earth in Italy, and also in Campos in Brazil, and also in Almeria, in Torno de Paz, and in Cumpen, and in San Paulo, various of our centers. One thing very, very nice that Rinpoche did is he had our statues, the 5 Father Buddhas and the 5 Mother Buddhas, painted with real jewel paint. Yeah. Like this is the ancient tradition, not only in Indian tradition, but also actually in the West, in the Middle Ages. For the sacred, everything must be the best. Yeah. So as it happened, Cozy was Rinpoche's assistant for many, many years, and one of her relatives, they had a paint factory, and as it happened, they were manufacturing, amongst other things, real jewel paint. Yeah. So they were able to get these special paints like pearl paint, real pearl paint. Yeah. Real ruby paint, real coral paint, yeah, real jade paint, real jewel paint, yeah, and they got our artists to paint them, yeah. Okay, so this actually really does happen, yeah. Why? Because the Buddhas are worth it, no? Okay. Anyway, so in that time in Borobudur, our monks, yeah, and Sawa Rinpoche, they were making this big Kala Chakra Sam mandala, yeah. You've seen them, with the pipes going like. And they draw out the lines, and then they made this beautiful Kala Chakra Sam mandala. Yeah? I remember at that time there was an incredible special energy, and like I don't know, like even out of that actually comes some very special like rainbow lights. Yeah, okay. Why? Because Shambhala is very close to us actually, and like Rinpoche always said, Genshin Rinpoche always said like our lineage is very powerful. Yeah. And the deities, let's say the Buddhas, the goddesses of our lineage are very close. Actually, for us still, it's very easy to connect. So I remember at that time, there was something very special, when Rinpoche and the monks, they were doing the Kala Chakra mandala and an initiation in Borobudur, yeah. So we're very lucky. We actually, see all these things. Actually, they really have some truth, okay. Okay, then. Okay. Page 41 at the top, yeah, it says, so, okay. Rinpoche says we need to open our third eyes and look in the sky and see Shambhala. If we can't see it in the actual world, yeah, okay. Then Rinpoche says Shambhala is spiritual energy manifesting in a form which is particularly suitable for this degenerate time, And something of Shambhala definitely exists in our world right now. Maybe you can feel it too. Oh, for example, yeah, one thing that the Shambhala tradition has is the medical tradition, yeah, like the inner Kala chakra is the basis of Tibetan medicine, yeah, okay. Very beautiful teaching, yeah, okay. And I think we're all coming to the conclusion, let's say, that recently, not just this year, but recently, that a lot of we can really do with some new medical traditions that might work, because our traditions are not very good, no? For example, with COVID, like no cure, and not only that, with many other kinds of sickness, there's not really a cure, no, is there? Yeah? So the ancient wisdom traditions, like, for example, the Himalayan medical tradition, which actually is based partly on the Shambhala wisdom of Kala Chakra, does have some very good suggestions about diet and lifestyle and what to eat and herbs and things, which actually do really help us, you know, okay? So Rinpoche always hoped that, you know, this kind of knowledge would come back into modern society, because before we had it, no, and then we kind of threw out the baby with the bathwater when we started industrialization, yeah. So one of his wishes was that this kind of ancient knowledge of healing and medicine would resurge, yeah, this Shambhala vision, yeah, let's say. Part of it is that, yeah, okay. So he says, maybe you can feel it too, yeah, okay. So hopefully we can, no, okay. Each person has the inner potential to fully contact the Shambhala energy, but only Kala Chakra and self-healing, it says so here on the front, yeah, can help us to transform and heal our outer and inner negative conditions into the quick path of Shambhala Pure Land, yeah, okay? Because, you know, Rinpoche, Lama Caroline, mainly what he emphasized was the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing meditation, no? And the environment practice, like working with the 5 Father Buddhas and the 5 Mother Buddhas, yeah, okay? Actually, he did teach Kala Chakra in great detail, but later, yeah, okay? And he mainly suggested that we, his followers, we should base our practice on the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, yeah, and then do his combined practice, which is like the essence of Guya Samaja Haruka Yamantaka, as it says here in Kala Chakra. And then, if we have time, go into more detail, like the rest of it, yeah, okay, because he showed so many incredible different tantric meditations, yeah, but the main emphasis was on the 5 fathers, the 5 mothers, yeah. And he said, okay, this is linking this world to Shambhala, and he gave us all Shambhala passports, which were images of like Vairocana or Amitabha or Akshobhya or Ratnasambhava or Amoghasiddhi, yeah, depending on what was wrong with us, yeah. So if we're a very angry person, we got like Akshobhya was our Shambhala passport. That meant we had to develop mental stability, yeah. If we're a very desirous person, we got Amitabha, which meant we have to learn to develop discrimination. What's our friend, what's our enemy, and choose wisely, yeah. If we're a very dull kind of person, closed-minded person, we need to develop the mirror-like wisdom, the peace and wisdom of Buddha Vairocana. If we're a kind of greedy person, we need to develop the equalizing wisdom of Buddha Ratnasambhava and that generous quality. And if we're a very fearful or jealous person, our Shambhala passport was the image of Guru Buddha Amoghasiddhi, yeah? So anyway, so we definitely need to print those again, yeah? Visa never expires, by the way, once you've got one in. Okay, so then it says, okay, 41, the ultimate Shambhala spiritual war is due within the next 3 centuries, precisely in the year 2424. I looked it up, yeah, okay. But we need to prepare, remember, spiritual war, that means it's a transformation of our collective consciousness, okay, yeah. But we need to prepare now by linking our hearts to the Shambhala energy. We can do this by contacting the outer and inner Rigdan gurus, and by developing the inner and secret armies of positive minds and energies, arming them with countless wisdom weapons and accumulating great stores of positive wisdom and compassionate energy to sustain our armies of peace warriors through the great battle. So, I mean, basically this, okay, translation, all our lives we need to face our own minds, yeah, okay? And when more of us develop inner peace and positivity, then collectively we have a good effect on society, yeah? And the world becomes a better place, yeah? When a lot of us have these ideas of peace and collectivity and taking care of the environment, the actual Aquarian age will have arrived, yeah, okay? So that's what it actually means, okay? Using this kind of ancient imagery, okay? Page 41 here. Before 1959, this tradition was completely secret and closed to the uninitiated. True. So there is a lot of ignorance surrounding the manifestation of Shambhala energy in this world. Huh? Actually, after last time I was talking, no one was talking about the Jesuits going to Tibet and all this. Now I looked on the internet about Shambhala, and honestly, I'm sorry to say, there's so much like rubbish, you know. I mean, okay, there is some true and authentic things, you know, from the Tibetan traditions, and there's a few things is okay, you know, like of course, like our thing, yeah, and the International Kala Chakra Network, and Alexander Berzin's good, yeah. But a lot of the things are just complete fabrication, yeah, like fantasy, all mixed up with all kinds of stuff, yeah, okay? Okay. But anyway, there is a lot of ignorance, but now things are getting better because, fortunately, the wisdom masters, the living Tibetan wisdom masters, yeah, and their descendants, yeah, are now around in all over the world, yeah. And because of historical circumstance, the Vajrayana tradition is now open for anybody who likes to enter, basically, yeah, not like before, yeah, okay. So if your deepest wish is to practice Kala Chakra, now you have a very good chance, actually, in these times, no, because there's many great masters giving these initiations. For example, we have beautiful, just for us, for example, we have the incredible, beautiful NgalSo Kala Chakra system, the self-healing system, very easy to practice, clearly explained. We do retreats every year in Albaniano. Also, we did one beautiful Kala Chakra retreat in Chile, yeah, in the Elqui Valley a couple of years ago. You know, so it's possible, okay? We're talking about it, like, you know, we together, our NgalSo Sangha on the streaming, so it's possible we can do it, okay? Not impossible, okay? Anyway, Rinpoche says, without wisdom eyes, it's difficult to understand, yeah? It's true, no? Actually, yeah, I need a guide, yeah, to explain how to do, no? This is absolutely true, because if, for example, of course, you can pick up nowadays we're translating many things. No? For example, you can pick up the Kala Chakra Tantra, but you'll pick it up and then you'll quickly shut it again, yeah? Because you won't understand, really, unless you have an incredible special karma, what it means, yeah, okay? Okay, but then Rinpoche says, you only experience positive results without realizing how they came about. Perhaps he means that we're very lucky because we met him, no? Okay. Because they say that everything comes through the blessing of the Guru, no? Okay. So it's true, we've had incredible positive luck and fortune and experience, which is still continuing, yeah. And we actually have no idea why our karma is manifesting that way, because we can't understand cause and effect, yeah. Actually, you have to be a highly realized being to do so, yeah. But anyway, just we need to rejoice. Rinpoche said rejoicing is the best investment, so at least we can rejoice in our good fortune, no? Okay. Then Rinpoche says the Tibetan Lamas, out of compassion, are making Western Buddhism. Marco Polo was the pioneer who brought Eastern culture to the West in the 13th century, brought spaghetti and many other things, no? And now Lama Marco Polos are giving us the message of Lord Buddha's healing methods of the 5 supreme healers, like self-healing, and the Shambhala kingdom, yeah? Okay. Then, page 42, Rinpoche says, I have worked in the West for 10 years. I mean, this is in 1993, no? So he's talking about, since 1983, he was going around as a healer, yeah? I have mainly performed healing actions and body chud practice, and I have given only one mantra, Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muni Soha. The four limitless thoughts and the Dhyani Buddha's wisdom passports to my friends. See, I told you I used to give these passports, yeah? Okay, so what does he mean? Okay, he was going around to the healer who's doing like self-healing one, giving transmission of Om Muni Muni, Maha Muni, Shakya Muni Soha. And then the four limitless thoughts, yeah, which is, may all beings have happiness and its causes, yeah? May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings never be separated from the great happiness that is beyond all misery. May all beings dwell in equanimity, free from attraction to dear ones and aversion to others, yeah? Okay. And then the mantra, Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muni Soha. So this is what you should this is what you should teach for 10 years to people mainly, yeah, who met him, yeah, okay. So he from his side, he was working as a healer and he was doing body chud. Okay, so chud means cutting off the self-grasping I, yeah. That's what the name of the practice is, yeah. So we have a lot of, let's say, I don't know, superstition regarding this practice. The actual practice of chud is to practice lojong, mind training, okay, yeah? Is to put others before yourselves, yeah? To cherish others more than you cherish yourself, yeah? And through that, gradually overcome your dagzin, your sense of self, okay? So Rinpoche, by selflessly, truly selflessly, working around the world, helping all kinds of difficult and very ill people, yeah? He was doing this commitment of the body chud practice, okay? But he says now, and he said, oh, and then I used to give the Dhyani Buddha, I used to give some kind of initiations, like, for example, I used to give White Tara and Open Eye Chenrezi, yeah? A few initiations, yeah? Maybe Medicine Buddha sometimes. And then he would give, like, people refuge, and he would give the passport, yeah? I have one or two of them here, and next time I'll show you. I'll find one I've got, and I'll show you on the streaming. They're really nice, yeah? So anyway, it says, now the right time has come. That means 1993, yeah? The time has come for me to practice speech chud and to teach about Lamrim, Sutra, Tantra, the 5 supreme healers, medicine, astrology, and to issue Shambhala passports to all my friends. So don't worry, the what do you call it? The embassy is still open. We can still get the passports, yeah? Okay. We can still get a visa and we can still practice self-healing and we can still go, yeah? Okay. So here Rinpoche is outlining what he's going to teach, yeah? The NgalSo system, okay? Lamrim, yeah? Okay, the stages of the path to enlightenment, yeah? So His Holiness Kyabje Pabonka Rinpoche, he write liberation in the palm of the hand, no? What's it called? Lamrim, Namdrol, Lamchen? Anyway, liberation in the palm of the hand, yeah, okay? And Rinpoche, like very, very much that the Kyabje Trijang Chokchul Rinpoche, the present incarnation of his guru, he said that the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing was like Tantra in the palm of your hand, yeah, okay? So Rinpoche always really, really liked that a lot. He felt very touched that the successive incarnation of his teacher has said that, yeah, okay? So here is showing like the sides of the crystal, the pure crystal of self-healing, no? Sutra, yeah, philosophy. Tantra, we have many, many, many things, yeah? But the main thing is the 5 supreme healers and the 5 mothers, no? That's the main thing in the crystal, yeah? Then if we look around a little more, we have medicine and astrology. So it's like a crystal, no? Has many facets, yeah? Each one's beautiful, yeah? Okay, but it's all part of the same crystal, but we need like sometimes different, like say, methods to touch our mind to help us evolve, yeah? So sometimes we need philosophy, like we need explanations, yeah? About our emotions, about how to behave and so on, yeah? How to meditate. Sometimes we need tantra, we need all these kind of meditations and visualizations and mantras and mudras, all this kind of thing, all these kind of tantric practices, yeah? Especially we need to know about the 5 supreme healers because it's the basis of the NgalSo system. We need to know about medicine, so don't worry, that's integrated into the Rinpoche books, yeah? Introduction to Ayurveda, to Tibetan medicine. so explains, especially in Self-Healing 2 and Self-Healing 3, and also the Rinpoche's medicine book, how to take care of the 5 elements and the 3 humors by taking care of our diet, taking care of our lifestyle, taking care of where we live, taking care of all kinds of things, yeah? Yeah, medicine actually should be the last thing that we use, taking care of, especially taking care of our emotions, yeah? Okay? Astrology, yeah, very interesting, yeah? Astrology means looking at how the 5 energies of space, wind, water, earth, and fire flow in the outer universe, and how they touch us, how they affect us, yeah? So we can use those energies in a positive way, yeah? That's a big part of the Kala chakra, yeah? Yeah? So, anyway, Rinpoche says, now the time has come for me to practice speech chud. That means he's going to dedicate himself to teaching, to sharing the Dharma for the benefit of others, not for himself, because himself he didn't need, no, because he already knew it, yeah? And to teach about Lamrim, Sutra, Tantra, the 5 Supreme Healers, medicine and astrology, and to issue Shambhala passports to all my friends. Okay, page 42, yeah? A third of the way down, second paragraph. Giving the message of the future Shambhala war is not giving you a dreadful warning of a dangerous and difficult situation to come. It is advance notice of a wonderful opportunity to contact a pure world filled with complete happiness and peace, the best chance for human beings and society to evolve. The different holy beings of religious and spiritual traditions are all working to speed up our evolution and are taking care of this in many different ways. We need to respect their work. For example, we should not think that somebody sitting in a corner meditating cannot cope with modern life, because that's what people think now. Oh, you're just sat on your bottom doing nothing, yeah? But in fact, we need, actually, this is also a bodhisattva vow, actually. We need to give space and also support meditators, because they're doing a very important social service of transforming their minds, yeah? Okay? And raising the energy, yeah? Our personal and universal responsibility is to prepare our inner wisdom and compassion warriors, yeah, in the spiritual sense, yeah, and train them for the time of this great Shambhala war, or let's say event, yeah. Actually, the word bodhisattva, yeah, sometimes it's bodhi means awakening, no? Sattva means being, yeah. But sometimes the word bodhisattva is translated as something like an awakening warrior, yeah. Somebody who's really like going for it, you know, nothing will stop them. They're going to get awakened because they need to help society, yeah? Then Rinpoche says, I hope this book makes it possible for many people to link and connect with the non-violent energies of Shambhala, and I hope that all experience the union of Shambhala with this world. I pray that this book, NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2, may benefit, help, and heal many beings now and in the future generations, and open the gate of Shambhala to all who seek it. Yeah, so let's go to Shambhala. Yeah, let's practice NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2. Yeah, that was Rinpoche's beautiful introduction, called Crazy Wisdom Message, but actually not crazy at all. Yeah, actually we're the crazy ones, not him. Yeah, okay. So okay. Now we have, I don't know, let's say 15 minutes left or something. Okay, here I have there's a bit, following Rinpoche's lineage, here I have my mobile phone, okay? Okay, normally, we're not, let me switch, is it on? Let me see. If anybody has a question, please WhatsApp me, okay? If you don't know my direct WhatsApp, then you can send to, I don't know, Carolina or Maria Christina, and they can send it to me, okay? Or to Sharon, okay? But anyway, so if you have any questions about Kala chakra, I mean, of course, we're speaking generally. Now, later there's a lot more detail about this in the NgalSo teachings, but if you have any questions so far about what I was saying, you better quickly send me a message, yeah? Okay? Let's see if any of you send me a question, yeah? Actually, Rinpoche always used to have 2 phones, no? He used to have like a red one and a white one with a Dharma wheel, one with a conch with the white and red with the symbols of the Buddha's symbols, no, the conch and the Dharma wheel, which were the symbols that the gods, who was it? Vishnu and Brahma, no, they gave to Shakyamuni after he achieved enlightenment, yeah, when he was sat under the Bodhi tree after he achieved awakening, and they came down and they said, "Oh, please, Buddha, you know, there's some beings in this world with only a little dust in their eyes, yeah. So please turn the wheel of Dharma, yeah." And they gave their symbols: the discus, the wheel, what we call the wheel of Dharma, yeah, and the conch, yeah. Okay. So Rinpoche had those on his phone on the back. He had two phones, yeah. And anyway, I've actually got two, but one's only got a chip in it. Yeah, I haven't quite got to that level yet of Rinpoche. Yeah. Anyway, if you like, welcome send questions. If I've switched off the comment bar, by the way, on this thing, I prefer not to have all that, the hearts and the hands and stuff. Yeah. So also in between, if you have any question, you can send to me, and I can also answer in the next lesson. Okay. You can also do like this. Okay. Yeah. I think here's one coming in. Okay. Okay, one question, maybe, I don't know, maybe from Carolina, maybe from somebody else. It says, why today did you do the astrological practices? Why? Because I felt like it, yeah? Because they're in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2, yeah? And it's very important that we do them, yeah? In our tradition, now we have all kinds of incredible pujas for protection from negative energies, like incredible things, honestly, yeah? So beautiful, so rich, so complex, but what Rinpoche did here in the Self-Healing 2 is put in a short way so we can do, yeah. So I thought we need to start to connect more. We need to keep Rinpoche's thing going. We need to keep it as a living thing, yeah. So I thought, well, okay, we'll start, no? Because I said at first I'll start with a shorter preliminary practice, then gradually get longer. So as we go on through the explanation of the book, yeah, actually pretty quickly, yeah, in the beginning, this is what we're going to explain, yeah, okay. Okay, some preliminary practice, and then we're going to explain these astrological healing methods. So because we're getting to the beginning of the actual sadhana, yeah, that's why I did it, because we're going to start doing them each time together, yeah. So we're going to do it and also explain and do it together, because I think that's the best way, not just talk about it and forget it, yeah, or do the practice and don't understand, yeah. So that's why we did it today, yeah. Okay. Also, this year there's many kinds of weird energies, very strong things, no, all kinds of planets in the unusual, difficult combinations. So astrological practice is very good this year. Okay, so we want a better astrological weather. Yeah, so it's good to do Kala Chakra mantra, 5 element mantra, and all these kind of things. Yeah. So reason is this. Yeah, we need anyway, because we want to connect with the NgalSo system, and we need because the astrological weather is not that good at the moment. Yeah. I don't know if we actually have the whole of the NgalSo sadhana available online. I will check, yeah. And if it's not, we will post it. Yeah, I'll speak with Sharon. Yeah, okay. Because I know that the beautiful video of Lama Rinpoche doing self-healing is now online, and also Lama Michelle made a short version, 30-minute version. But I don't know if the sadhana is there. Why? Because I don't look. Sorry, because I'm very busy doing all this. Yeah. But I'll ask Sharon and Carmen if it's online, okay? If it's not, we'll post it. So then each time when I do the prayers, yeah, the Gom Day, the meditation and recitation, please, we can do it together, okay? That'd be very nice, okay? Okay, so that's the reason why I did it, because I felt like it, because we should do, no? And definitely I feel better when I do it. I don't know about you, but I do. Okay, any more questions? In Albaniano, no matter on all the places around the world when we were doing retreats, Rinpoche would be like doing things like talking on the phone and then giggling and stuff like that, you know, when lamas called him and things, yeah, because you know, of course, we had all these signs saying it's not allowed to use your phone in the Gompa, but anyway, you know, of course he had to, no, because also many people need him, no, so they're all the time calling, asking his advice, yeah. So I don't know anyway, I'm not going to start answering my phone in the middle of the teachings, but just for this particular occasion, you know, if people want to ask questions. Yeah, okay. The rest of the questions you can write and we can answer next time. Okay. Okay. So maybe what we can do is the rest of the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing practice. Okay. Okay. I've got this one. It's the same as all the other ones. Yeah. Okay. So where did we get to? Okay. Okay, so we did Guru Yoga, we did the astrological healing practices, and we did, Ayam Ram Lam Bam, but we'll start with, again, with the Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum and Ayam Ram Lam Bam. So in front of us is Rinpoche in his energy body. It's true, he's there, okay? We're going to request his blessings. Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. 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 Om Guru Buddha Siddhi. Space purification. Eho shude shude soha. Eho shude shude soha. Eho shude shude soha. Eho shude shude soha. Wind purification. Yam ho shude shude soha. 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 Fire purification. Ram ho shude shude soha. 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 Earth purification. Lam ho shude shude soha. 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 Water purification. Bam ho shude shude soha. 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 Okay, now opening the 5 lotuses. Green, yellow, blue, red, and white in our central chakra. Pam lepema jangu. Pam lepema sepo. Pam lepema nompo. Pam lepema. Pam lepema. Okay, awakening the energies of the 5 supreme healers in form of the bija seed letters. Om Aha Hum Tram Ri. 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 Om Aha Hum Tram. Every stage of the Rinpoche practice is powerful, yeah? For example, with our singing bowl people, like Tunla and his singing bowl group and so on, Rinpoche said, okay, till this point you can do, no? Not, because it could be also enough, like I was saying before. Just with the mantra Om Ah Hum, you can achieve enlightenment. So definitely with Om Ah Hum Tram Hri, you can achieve enlightenment, yeah? Okay, so if you want very essential, we have essential. If you want more detail, we have more detail, as we like, yeah? Now, from the 5 bijas, the seed letters, arise the symbols of the 5 supreme healers. Ri le natso doje janku ri. Tram le no bo sepo tram. Un le doje no po hum. Ah le pe mama po ah. Om le koloka. Okay, from the symbols arise the five supreme healers: Varochana, Amitabha, Akshobhya, Ratnasambhava, and Amoghasiddhi. Om Kolonan Sedoje, Ahapema Chodoje, Om Doje Mikyo Doje, Traham no Puhincho, Rinaso Doje. Okay, so that concludes in a very, very brief way the generation stage. Yeah? Now we're going to do the healing or the completion stage related to the five chakras, the five supreme healers. So first, healing the secret chakra with the blessing of Supreme Healer Amoghasiddhi. Lama Tuyen Dorje Kyen. Om Ahamoghasiddhi Hum. Om Ahamoghasiddhi Hum. Om Ahamoghasiddhi Hum. Om Ahamoghasiddhi. Om Ahamoghasiddhi. Healing the navel chakra with the energy of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava. Lama Rinchen Dorje Kyen. Om Aratnasambhava Hum. Om Aratnasambhava Hum. Om Aratnasambhava Hum. Om Aratnasambhava. Om Aratnasambhava. Healing the heart chakra with the energy of Supreme Healer Akshobhya. Lama Mikyo Dorje Kyen. Om Ahashobhya Hum. Om Ahashobhya Hum. Om Ahashobhya Hum. Om Ahashobhya Hum. Om Ahashobhya. Healing the throat chakra with the energy of Supreme Healer Amitabha. Lama Chodorje Kyen. Om Amitabha Hum. Om Amitabha Hum. Om Amitabha Hum. Om Amitabha Hum. Om Amitabha. Healing the crown chakra with the energy of Supreme Healer Varochana. Lama Nanse Dorje Kyen. Om Varochana Hum. Om Varochana Hum. Om Varochana Hum. Om Varochana. Om Varochana. Now, Vajra Master Empowerment, Hugging Mudra, there are no more enemies. Now, Secret Empowerment, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mahasukha 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 Hum. Word empowerment. Om Bhishwa Shanti Hum, Om Bhishwa Shanti Hum, Om Bhishwa Shanti Hum, Om Vishwa Shanti Hum. Om Vishwa Shanti Hum. Okay. By the power of the truth, peace and bliss forever. Dedications. Lama Conchoso Nakya Suchi Rani Lasa Dodil Sunecho Dona Jusunyecho Dadando Gecho Kundu Jishin Dodonje. Actually, that's Succession Guru Yoga, the shortest form. Yeah? Now, dedication. Dona Disonanka Geweso Jine Sapane Hinyududa. No pupanso shambhala gene la mehe langi rimpata shisho. By the collection of white virtues we've gathered here, may this world quickly become Shambhala, the treasury of jewels, and may we all, through the practice of may we all quickly traverse the path to liberation. Yeah. Ni modele sendele ni me kuyahandele shin ni sentatu dele pel kunjo sungi hijingi lo kunjo sungi nadruso kunjo sungi hitashi sho. At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the three jewels grant us their blessings. May they help us to achieve all realizations and sprinkle the path of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness. And then, like we were talking about before, Om Ah Hum, yeah? Vajra recitation, yeah? Om Hum. May all the negativities of 2020 disappear into ultimate space. Yeah. May all big sicknesses become small sicknesses, and may they disappear. May all big problems become small problems, and may they disappear. May everything work out better for everybody. Yeah. May there be peace in the world, and may the energy of Shambhala rise as quickly as possible. Okay, so thank you all very much for listening. At the same time on Thursday, every Thursday at 7 o'clock, every Tuesday at 7, every Thursday at 7, I will be doing this. I hope you will join me. If we haven't posted, the sadhana, we'll post it so we can all join in, And okay, no more questions now. If you have any questions, you can send them to Maria Christina or to Carolina or to Sharon, okay? And then if I think it's an appropriate question, I will answer it in between the breaks between when we get to the end of each section of teaching, okay? Okay, so thank you all very much for listening. Please keep practicing, The point of all this explanation is so that we can practice better, okay? Okay, I know this is NgalSo Flicks, okay? Also, pass the time in a positive way, but please, all this is a way something to improve our practice. Rinpoche, Lama Rinpoche said, please put my teachings into practice them more deeply, okay? So we're explaining in more detail how to do, and so then each one of us hopefully can practice in more detail. So thank you all very much for listening. Please try and practice even just a little bit every day, even a few minutes, and then gradually we can go on the journey to Shambhala together. That'd be nice, no? Yeah, because the idea is not, but the Mahayana way is not one person goes to Shambhala. The idea is we all go to Shambhala. So if we do like the people of Suchandra's kingdom. No, they all practice together, and then they all turn their place into the pure land. Okay, so if we all practice together, we can do the same. So let's try now. Okay, it's free. Why not? Yeah. See you all on next Tuesday. Okay. Okay. Have a good evening. See you all soon. Thank you for listening. Okay.